It was really a magical night down in Germany at the Bay Arena as Xhaka led his team to the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League, and it was really one of those moments that should be dubbed as real magic. Welcome to this channel. This is the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as don't miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Smash the like button close to 100 likes and don't forget to subscribe. It's a Friday. Champions League draw is really coming in through 5 hours from the time of recording and uploading. So just get ready. You know, we are going to be doing 2 live streams today. We are going to be doing one of the UEFA Champions League draw and the UEFA Europa League draw. And then later we'll bring you the reactions as to those games and how we think that draw is really going to go. Our projection to the teams to be playing in the semi-finals and the finals maybe, because we are now 4 games away from really knowing who are going to be playing in the Champions League final of 2024 to be the defending champions, come next season. But we are having Lewandowski, lots of stories being put outside there that Lewandowski is going to be leaving the side of Barcelona. Lewandowski has come out and addressed about it, and then Vady has come out and really won the side of Chelsea ahead of the game of football that they're going to be playing against. Leicester City there for you. Remember, Vady is up and running at playing the championship and wanting to obviously get back Leicester City into the league. So the Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak and Juma Karim, and to the Christians, recover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living true God bless you abundantly. This is Aradi. Rokani David is the name. Now, how do we start? Obviously, let's go in here and really get in a Granit Xhaka. But before I will bring you what Granit Xhaka is going to have to say about the win, they really had a very hard game yesterday. You know, Qarabag FK went ahead to obviously score twice, and they are leading by 4 goals to 2 in aggregate, and it required a Jeremy Frimpong goal in the 72nd minute. Then in the 90th plus 3rd minute, it was Paul Schick went ahead to obviously score 1 to make it to 2, and there it looked like they're gonna go into extra time. And in the 90th plus 7th minute, Paul Schick went ahead to obviously make it 3-2 for the side of Bayern Leverkusen. They went ahead to obviously qualify for the UEFA Europa League. That's how tight that game of football was. But at a certain point, I felt like Xabi Alonso was going to be knocked out by this side, and it looked like the players lacked the experience, and Xhaka came into play. But Granit Xhaka had the following to say on to their winning goal in the stoppage time. He said, "We knew that the spectators would have to work tomorrow morning, so we wanted to give everything we could to decide the game in regular time." So Xhaka has gone ahead to obviously put up a shift at Bayern Leverkusen. As one of the most experienced players playing for Bayern Leverkusen, and his services have not gone unnoticed, and he's one of the most experienced people there for you. Leaving Arsenal and coming in here, they are topping the league, that is the Bundesliga, leading Bayern by 10 points, and he's trying to push his side to obviously make it to the triumph of a double. And what's the double about? Winning the UEFA Europa League. And yesterday was just a very huge message being sent by the side that we cannot really give up onto moments like this. And Xhaka was the mastermind of all this, and he saw to it that he leads his team to this victory. But he was not alone. The 2 most players that are expected to leave Bayern Leverkusen raised up to the occasion. Frimpong, 72nd minute, pulling 1 back when it was 2-0. He pulled 1 back to make it to 1. He's really scoring for fun. That is Jeremy Frimpong, and his magic has gone ahead to obviously do the needful. And for every team that really wants a decent right back that can come in through and really create moments in the final third of the pitch, this is the guy to obviously sign. He has gone ahead to play 5 games in the UEFA Europa League. He has 2 goals. that he's a right back. In the Bundesliga, 23 games, 8 goals. DFB Pokal, 4 games, 1 goal and 3 assists. That is the guy for you. And he's going to be playing the Champions League for Bayern Leverkusen, but I don't really believe that he's going to really make it and stay there. They are going to really sell him. They are going to sell him because they have nothing to do. To teams like Bayern Munich and very many others are really looking into this. Now, Patrick Schick is another one I really want to talk about before I bring you how the entire results went ahead obviously happened. Patrick Schick is a Czech footballer and he's just 28 years of age. He has gone ahead to have 5 goals in the UEFA Europa League and he's really having fun. So it shows you how good Patrick Schick is, and he's a forward doing some good job for the side of Alonso, and Alonso is really enjoying this. Now, when you look at other teams that went ahead obviously go through into the UEFA Europa League yesterday, Aston Villa went ahead to win. Aston Villa beat Ajax by 5-0. You know, was it 5 or 4? Milan went ahead to beat Slavia Prague by 3-1. The aggregate was 3-7. That is, Milan went in through. Benfica went ahead to knock out Rangers. Benfica went away in Rangers and Vady won by 1-0. Benfica is through. Villarreal failed to knock out Marseille. They won by 3-1, but Marseille had a 5-3, and they went ahead to go through. West Ham beat Freiburg, a side they lost to in the first leg, and they came in and really scored 5. Mohamed Kudus with the brace. Gerard Bowen, he's really one of those who talk about because he went ahead to put in a shift and scored, I think, his 18th goal, 7th goal of the season. Lucas Paqueta opening the score sheet for the side of West Ham. So West Ham is in, you know. Atalanta has gone ahead to knock out Sporting Lisbon. Then Brighton was knocked out by Roma, aggregate 4-1. Leverkusen 3, Karabag 2, and they are through to the quarterfinals. And Liverpool went ahead to beat Sparta Prague by 6-1, an average, or they scored 11 goals, you know, in that. So we are having teams to face or to be drawn today in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League. We are having AC Milan, Benfica, Marseille, West Ham, Atalanta, AS Roma, Liverpool, and Leverkusen. You know, those are the teams that are really going to be drawn there. So we just can't wait to see. England has 2 teams, that is Liverpool and West Ham. Then Germany, they have 1 team. Spain, I think they're having 1 team. Italy are really having 2 teams, and Portugal having 1 team, that is Benfica. We just can't wait to see how that is really going to be happening down that side. Now, we've always gone ahead to be having rumors, right, that Lewandowski is going to be quitting the side of Barcelona, and today he has come out and really said the following, that it is clear for me I will stay in Barcelona next season. So he wants to be at Barcelona, and I think Barcelona, unless otherwise, the player feels like he should go to Saudi Arabia to make some huge monies, but looks like he's ready to stay at Barcelona. But when you look at Lewandowski, I think he still has 1 more season to benefit Barcelona. You lose him right now, that means you'll need to get in a lot of money to get in a player of his super quality. That is Lewandowski for you. And we should all understand that Lewandowski is scoring in goals for fun. At, I think, 34 years of age, when you look at Lewandowski, right, when you look at his stats in the La Liga, they are really elite. In the Champions League, 7 games, 3 goals and 1 assist. La Liga, 26 games, 12 goals and 6 assists. That is Lewandowski for you. He scored 2 goals in the Super de España. That is the guy. And he's really doing wonders according to me. Now, so far this season, he's having 17 goals. Now, tell me a player of 35 years of age who's really producing these qualities that you can get in and really match this guy. He's scoring even more than players that are in their mid-20s. So, I think it's high time they went ahead to obviously admit that they need this guy, and unless some stupid money comes in through, that's when they're really going to really let him go. And you need experience in that Barcelona side. I know Victor Roque is a very good striker, but you need a Lewandowski to play for you for the remaining time at Barcelona, and then the rest will be history, because you won't get in a striker, you know, at Barcelona when this guy leaves that you want, because of the financial fair play rule. As Barcelona wants to strengthen their midfield because they believe that they need a replacement of Sergio Busquets, they should not look any further than letting Lewandowski go. You must be having Lewandowski and Victor Roque, but all that depends on who the new manager is going to be at the team of Barcelona and how they're going to be discussing with the side of Barcelona, because the new manager might come in through and really say, I want him out. He's not part of my plans. That is it. And it's very, very possible, because we've got to hate to see it on several occasions. New managers come with new ideas and new techniques. So you never know what the thoughts are going to be for that manager onto Lewandowski. But I would love to keep him. If I'm the board of Barcelona, I would keep him around such that they really try to raise more money to get in a CDM they want and strengthen the variable positions of the midfield. Then later, like the summer of 2025, they can look through to get in a player who can do the job of a centre forward. Because when you look at the strikers on market, can Barcelona afford any? Victor Osimhen, £105 million. Gyökeres, the same amount of money. I think for Gyökeres is a £86 million. Look at Zirkzee 50, Morahel is around 50. So I don't see them spending that amount of money. I think they should keep Lewandowski around, and then they will find themselves in a position of getting in another striker in the summer of 2025. That is it. But they have Victor Roque so far, and we are waiting to see how he transpires. And it's not doing badly, but can he really take on the center stage to lead the line of Barcelona next season? That will depend on the decision between the football director of Barcelona, that is Deco, and the new manager, who is expected to be Hans Flick, in there for you. Lastly, let's talk about Jamie Vady. Chelsea was drawn to play against Leicester City in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Jamie Vady is really doing wonders, and he had the following to say on the upcoming game against Chelsea. We go into every game wanting to win, so we will make sure we are recovered and we will be back on the training field looking at how Chelsea play and how we can hurt them. You just have to look at if it's another league game. There is nothing different. They've had their troubles, obviously, have got brilliant players, and on their day they are an unbelievable team. That is Jamie Vady for you. Obviously, Chelsea is really a very good team, and they really have some good players. But if you look at how Leeds went ahead to stretch Chelsea to that level of ending the game 3-2 in favor of Chelsea, you really need to understand that Leicester City is a much more better side than Leeds. When you look at Leicester City, they are topping the league, that is the championship, you know. And on Saturday they went ahead to draw with Hull City 2-2. But when you look at their lineup, you really get to know that it's a side that can come through and really hurt Chelsea. They're having Hensman in goal, Chobri, Justin, Vasteguard, phase. That is the back four. Shows Dobry, Harry Winks in the double pivot, Fatau, Akan, Madividi, and they're really having Vady. But remember, they're having Patson Daka, Wilfred Ndidi. They're having the Nigerian Ikinechi, I think. You know, they're really having some good squad that can come in and obviously win them games in there for you. When you look at the championship, they are having, because they play how many games? They play 46 games, and they are left with 9 games, but they're having 82 points, and they're really topping the league. And Leeds is behind them with 79, Ipswich Town 78. So they are really having some good number of games to play to either obviously qualify to come or return to the Premier League. And Chelsea need to obviously have a very good plan, but it's going to be played at Stamford Bridge over the weekend, and we wait to see how that really goes upon. So guys, your thoughts on to Xhaka and Frimpong magic are welcome in the comment section below. Lewandowski vocalizes his Barcelona decision, and what do you make about Jamie Vady warning Chelsea? May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David means my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Ramadan Mubarak to the Muslims. Ciao, ciao.